Good morning. Today is 28, if I'm doing not wrong. 3 hours sleep. We are at the tiny city and kind of following a lot of process that kind of some way new. The elderly process and also the kind of modification of some diseases that we used to have that come from a long time ago, the cold and the flu, and some the vaccines that modify the RNA, of course, that change the structural condition of entire organism, including the host kind of bacteria and virus, and change go exponentially. The other thing we're gonna have is that seems that today we will have the summit between China and USA concerning the entire Europe for sure. And so Portugal, 273 constitution. The issue is called by the United States, kind of the first priority looks like it's the fentanyl. It's something relevant for sure, considering the guidance we observe. But most relevant than this probably would be the piracy issue and the clandestine economy, including the fake currency, and which point United States is associated with that, especially if those resources are kind of flooding the Europe, the entire South America by fake piracy items and fake dollars. Because in the near future, if you had a situation or a problem, would be relevant, understand until which point is United States related with or sourcing all this, right? The exclusion on big blocks, including NATO, is kept by the self-determination made. You must change inside to do something with legitimacy on the outside. Instead, make an entire mess worldwide, right? The nuclear reactor room is for sure a way to peace combined with oil brings peace to everybody. The Emirates, the entire Europe, Americas, everybody needs peace and tranquility, something I don't have, for instance, in my life. But I only noticed on 2014, that's coming since 1999. We could bring the issues conclusive to the United Nations Security Council that must follow, suggested today as Portugal, derogatory, NATO, the summit between China and USA. With this guidance, which are premises as told by the International Police Germany, the cybercrime is the bottom of transnational organized crime by nature. And since they got kind of heavily organized in transcontinental level, with a criminal system unveiled and a statehood unveiled and both regressed without dismiss made, which is the basic assignment supposed to be done, you must follow that as the clandestine economy, as kind of the result systematically made by this criminal structure combined as trust scam, global local compadrios, executions and activities locally made by orders internationally made or locally made, considering the interaction as local crime. But since one of them failed, like we had in Brazil, at least one of them will be kind of under digestive process of other, right? Or the transnational organized crime will eat the minor organism, or the, which is something minor, or the minor organism will take a bite of the big organism that will start to be, suffering bites by many other and will be eaten alive or something like this. Quite simple, my suggestion, humble humble suggestion as credit interest and expectations, Europe Union about in Brazil about the summit China-USA. The guidance, of course, that fentanyl is relevant, so the reactor, nuclear activity, and the reactions on peace and oil, everything, but the fake currents and piracy flooding the entire global economy and sourcing the investment save and liquidity money parallel economy with people doing trades on the street freely, considering that is regular. Of course, that is a threat for our health because drugs, medicine, and pills and everything, including the modified new diseases as RNA, since the vaccines. Have a terrific day.